Hey, Capricorn. Oh, hi, my name is Rihanna. I am the creator of Open Arms. Open Arms is an occupational therapy company that specializes, goodness, it's weird, specializes in community wellness. We provide services from kids to adults and then some family consultations. All the information should be below. Here we go. Is that it? Oh, no. Like and subscribe in case you don't make it to the end of the video. And really, in case I always forget to say that. So I'm saying it now. Let's see what we have here. All right. So we're looking at Capricorn. What message do we have for Capricorn for the month of June? How are you guys? Wonderful, I hope. Okay. It should be fun. Okay. What message do we have for Capricorn for the month of June? Okay, give me one more, please. Okay. Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what do we have first? We have Doctor Heal Thyself, but it was in reverse, so calm down. Don't do anything drastic. Then we have Home, House Home, come to the residence of your soul's resonance. Gemini just had this card, but I think theirs was upright too. We have Church, Temple, Mosque, recognize your spiritual authority. And then we have Transition, release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. Okay, so the color that stands out the most to me here is the color blue. And yeah, mostly blue. I think we have like some hints of orange, but we'll keep that in mind. So blue represents the throat chakra, orange represents the sacral chakra. So communication, you guys are the key to all of your problems. The solution to all of your problems is through your communication. You're either not communicating authentically, you're not communicating enough, you're not saying, I don't think you're digging deep to whatever needs to be communicated, what the root of that is. I also feel like there's a sense of you trying to use intuition, spirituality, those kind of things to kind of support or back how you feel in what you're saying. In a sense like, well, nobody can tell me wrong. No one can tell me wrong because I feel it deep and I'm paying attention to my intuition. That's what that feels like, but it could be in a sense of what you're saying, triggering something. I got a whole hole in my sock. It could be in a sense of what you're saying, triggering how you've been feeling, and that's probably coming up. So not necessarily that you need to communicate to another person how you feel about a situation, but notice why you're being triggered by. So it's more of an internal thing than an external thing. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's look. Okay, so let's clarify, heal thyself. I don't, because I feel like you're not looking at the whole picture the way it needs to be looked, and it's gonna create more problems. Let me see if I can fix this. It's gonna create other problems. Not really problems, but just some stuff that you might not be equipped to really address it in the right way to where it's a final solution. Sometimes I can't see. Okay. Yeah, this is this situation, it feels very internal. Okay, let's clarify, doctor. Try it again. For the cards, allow them to come out again. I know I have a tendency to be hard-headed, but I just want to be sure. Okay, so I think it was. Let me go find it. I know which one it was supposed to be. And it was about self-mastery. Okay, so you have the card self-mastery, and 15 is 6. 6 talks about harmony, improvements, blah, 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 blah. Serenity and peace, communication, cooperation, love, relationships. So whatever situation is going on here, it definitely has a lot to do with you. It has a lot to do with how your chakras are balanced. It could be in a sense of like what's really going on. And instead of projecting, you need to look internally like, damn, okay, I'm tripping, but why? I like them, like, okay, it wasn't that bad, but I don't like to be such and such and such. I just had a recent situation. It's all about principle, but why is it about principle? Principle is a lot about control. So why do I feel like I need to have control over a situation? Maybe because at one point in time, I had a lack of control. I don't really like authorization, things like that. You see, that's a thought process you want to be able to go through to help the situation. Let's clarify self-mastery because it's there. Do you see what I'm saying? But I feel like if you always look outside of yourself and you're always like wanting to communicate to someone based off of what they did to you and how they made you feel, you're missing the point, and you're missing it in a big way. Let's clarify this column. Okay, you got 8 of Pentacles, you got 2 of Swords, you got 8 of Wands, and you have the Chariot. So, excuse me, with this, there's this situation where you feel like you're wanting to do this work. You have it in your mind, I'm doing this work, whether it's shadow work, whether it's working on yourself, whether it's getting rid of habits, where it's actual work, like a profession or a job. And again, I feel like you're missing the whole point, because the 2 of Swords, she's blindfolded and she's holding 2 very sharp objects, which doesn't make sense. At all. And especially with the 8 of Wands, it's that fast movement. This just feels very dangerous. And the Chariot card, again, it's a motorcycle, and both of the cards, these are fast moving vehicles. So wow. Okay, so I feel like what you're doing is you're reacting super fast, and not really taking the time out to see what it is that's really going on. And I don't know what it could be, but it doesn't feel. Yeah, all in all, I'm hearing like you're missing the point. With whatever it is, you're missing the point of what actually needs to be communicated, what needs to be talked about. Because what's purple? Purple is intuition and spirituality. Oh, duh. It makes sense. Okay. So, you know, with intuition, with spirituality, it's about feeling, it's about going with the flow. Capricorn is a very much earth sign. So they're a little hesitant. So what may feel like you going after and doing something not authentically, intuitively, could be based off of logic and what you've experienced from the past. It's rooted in something. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. Okay, so let's see. You got 2 cards. You got a couple of cards that Gemini had. And I feel like, especially with this house home card, you may either live in a house with a Gemini, be super close to a Gemini, or something where a Gemini is close in your proximity. Not that they're the center of this, because it's a possibility they're not, but there's also a possibility that they are. Okay, let's see. Clarify house home. I feel like you're not wanting to spend a lot of time in your house. Like, in essence, yes, I want my house to be set up the way I want it to, but I also am not interested in spending too much time in this house. I want to be outside. Clarify. I think I'm good. Okay. So we have relationships, and the fact that this relationship card is 2 trees representing the outside. We have the clouds, we have the sky, we have the grass, we have just nature, all in all. Relationships. So 12 is 3, and 3 is acknowledgement. It's so expression, outcomes, creativity, groups, and growth. There is. Okay, so I'm gonna go with it. I feel like there is a significant Gemini or Gemini placement. It could even be like a Sagittarius with Gemini qualities, something about that, where they're ever changing. Do you see what I'm saying? That you feel very close to, or you want to be close to, you're extremely attracted to them. It's something about them that feels safe. It feels like home. It feels secure. But I also feel like you won't say anything about it. I feel like there is a part of you that will not express how you really feel about that person. And it's almost like waiting for them to initiate, or waiting for them to say something. And this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a business partner, it could be an intimate relationship. But what's going on? But this is nice. I mean, I like kissing, so that's just how I feel about it. Maybe it's someone you've known when you were younger. Maybe it's someone you're at a distance with. Maybe it's someone that you haven't talked to in a long time. But there's space. So I feel like with them, there is the thing. Like, their lips are touching, but their bodies aren't, which means, okay, if we're taking this as the face of the trees, and then the tree trunk is like the body, the hearts are separated. Do you see what I'm saying? And if there's a separation of the hearts, there's not a real connection. There's not a real, not that there isn't a real connection, the connection that's happening, it may just be, hold on. Okay, the connection that's happening, it may not be as strong as it could be if the hearts were together. Let's clarify. Love. Oh, shit. Thought it was a different card. Oh my gosh. Why though? Oh yeah, Tower card at the bottom. Okay, so let's take that into consideration. So we have the 9 of Cups, boom. We have the Ace of Wands, okay. We have the Devil card, and we have the 5 of Wands. Now at the bottom of the deck, it was the Tower card. This is, I feel like this is all, maybe that's where the Gemini energy comes from. It's so opposite. It's two-faced. Everything is going really good, but like there's this really strong connection. It's everything that you want. It's giving you, you know, sex life and everything. But if it's an intimate relationship, but also on the other hand, it feels there are very toxic moments or argumentative moments or moments where it feels like you guys aren't really clicking. So I'm going to take, hold on, because I think my camera is dirty. Hold on. Let me see if I have anything. Oh, let's see. Maybe it's better. I don't know. So I am going to look at the Tower card because I want to know what's up. Okay, what's the Tower card about? The Tower card and the Devil. I mean, no, I know what that's about. You either have kids or it's a family member. There seems to be some sort of like attachment to this person to where you can't easily remove yourself. But what is the but? Why is the Tower card there? For you to find something out. It's something that's creating these moments of conflict. It's something that's creating these moments of tension. And you know it, but you can't quite put your finger on it, and you think that you might be tripping a little bit. None of these are answering my question. Hold on. Take the Tower. Why is this Tower card here? I feel like that, okay, so I feel like you almost feel too connected to this person. It's like, man, something is up. Something ain't right. I don't know. This is too good to be true. It's too good to be true. I'm not supposed to be compatible with this person. What? Sorry, everything is going on. I'm not supposed to be compatible with this person. Oh my gosh. And I know what card it is. It is. Where are you? Where are you? Pay attention to the red flags. And this is your two opposites. The chemistry is strong, but it's something that you're side-eyeing about this situation. And with the Seven of Swords coming up, because the Seven of Swords did come out, I was supposed to leave that one out. It feels like you feel like you don't know all of the information about something, and so that's what you're looking to dig at. It's like everything can be perfectly fine. A dog can have water, it can have food, it can have shelter, but it's something, they know it's something underneath the surface of the ground or whatever it is, and they go digging, making this big ass mess until they find it. So I asked, when you find it, what are you going to do about it? Because outside of that, seems like a nice situation. I don't know, but that's just what it feels like. Okay. But, oh man, and at the bottom of this deck, it says, keep an open mind. Just stop tripping. Stop it. Okay, church, temple, mosque. Recognize your spiritual authority. Although a lot of people may come to you for advice about situations, it's some shit you don't know what you're talking about. And it's okay to say, I don't know. It is very much okay to be like, I'm having problems my damn self. Clarify church temple moms. Oh, I wonder if you guys think that the other person is cheating on you. I like this. Okay, because that was the feeling I was getting. So for this the card, the church, temple, mosque, we have family. You see the closeness of this and how like they're coming together there. You know, there is a solid foundation for, you know, who the solid foundation is based off of who everyone is surrounded by. I feel like what is Capricorn is considered the father of the zodiac, right? I feel like you have like grandfather status, maybe an old soul, or maybe, you know, the one that brings people together. Even though you have that, don't know everything. You don't. But what is it? There is a fulfillment that you get from people coming to you to request information or looking for advice or seeking out your opinion. And that's all well and good. I just got a taste for spaghetti, like day old spaghetti though. Good. Cold spaghetti is pretty good. Anyway, yeah. But you're so young. I feel like for some of you, you aren't even at like the age to where you can be grandparents, but this old soul is keeping you from exploring your other gifts. Don't be, as much as you want the attention from other people, don't sit at home waiting for people to come to you. Oh, they're gonna call, or, you know, I just want to keep this steady. So just in case, you know, you can do both, okay? You can live for you and you can live for others. Clarify this message so that I can give them a message. Damn, I knew it. It's like for your cards, you have a this, but that, and this, but that. Give me one more, please. May I please have one more? Oh, that wants to come out. Okay. So you have, and I put one of these back. You have the 10 of Pentacles, which is Buttes. You also have the Everything is Fine, which is the 10 of Swords, but I'm gonna explain that to you. You got the Strength card. You have the Fool card. You have the Star card, okay? This is everything I was just saying. You could be the foundation. You could be the elder in that picture of the 10 of Pentacles. But it's bad timing for you to be just that. There's still, you know, areas that you need to explore, like vulnerability, strength and vulnerability, putting yourself out there, individual, being able to stand on your own 2 feet. And I feel like Capricorns feel like they know that, but they still have always had someone they can fall back on. And so you can't really say it if you haven't really done it. You also are too worried about the perception of other people for you to fully be the fool. And so it's asking you to be all the things that you think you are in your head. They want you to actually be that. Don't just speak about it, like actually be it. If you are going to be, you know, the father or the grandfather of the Zodiac, you're going to have to go through a lot of stuff. Don't halt and hesitate yourself from experiencing things because it's not a good look. At the end of it is wisdom. If wisdom is what you're wanting to display to your family, to your friends, to be that person to come to, you're going to have to live. You're going to have to live. And the star card, and the star card definitely talks about healing. Living comes from experiencing things, overcoming things, understanding the lessons, and being just present. IMO. So we have transition, this transition, all of this stuff that it's asking you to do, the transition feels like it's an ascension, it's an elevation. It's something to heighten you in other people's eyes, that they actually see that you're able to go through things and succeed from it or overcome it and really prevail. You can't just talk about it. You see what I'm saying? You can't just always be an old soul. Old souls have experienced things. Abundance. Ooh. Abundance, and it's 8, which means that it is always going to continue to come back around. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. And what is that? It is abundance. I'm trying to make it all make sense. Scared money don't make money. Excuse me. Oh, so many new beginnings. Oh, maybe that's where the scared comes from. Okay, don't hold yourself back because you have the 5 of Pentacles. This is a mindset of lack. This is an energy of lack. This is a deficit. You're never going to be in a deficit because you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Sun, and you have the Ace of Swords. And this con next to all of these pros means nothing. I could literally do this, meaning you've experienced it, but it doesn't define you. And look at that. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You have so many new beginnings, beginning in love, but you know, just having that go after. And this is, I feel like Capricorn, that Ace of Swords, it really speaks to the true nature, the positive true nature of Capricorn is just making moves without thinking twice about it. They can move faster, or they can, you know, get to that top of the, the top of the mountain, because they're trusting their footsteps are always going to land in the right place. And that is full on intuition. Especially if you're doing it out of the pureness of your heart, you're going to attract everything that is for you, regardless. Like, can't nobody take that from you at all. I hope this was helpful. Leave a comment below. I love reading the comments. They just, you know, they warm my heart to know how these, you know, resonate with you. And I will see you next time. Bye.